Hello, welcome back to Gary. Keep it simple. I've got something I'm really quite excited about here. Yeah, this is it. This is the Soundpeats Air4 Lite. Now, I've done Soundpeats before, and these were sent to me, so there's no hiding behind anything. But this is a personal opinion. This will be a proper review. If I like them, I'll tell you. If I don't like them, I'll tell you. If there's a problem, I'll tell you. And if there's something that's not as good as it could be, I'll tell you. In fact, basically, I'll tell you. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to do the opening of the box. We'll have a quick look at what's in there. I will put up at the end, I will put up the instructions for you so that you can actually read them, because if my guess is right, the normal thing with these, and maybe it's because I'm getting old, but the instructions are very small and quite difficult to read, and I don't like having to sort of squint to try and read things. Also, when you've put the thing away and you've used them for a while, where have you put the instructions? So you'll find it at the end of this video, and also we'll do some proper subjective tests. So it will be good. Stay tuned. One of the things I do like about Soundpeats is their boxes are always good quality, although this one is one of the more simple boxes. And inside you get basically a little envelope, and in there is the instruction and a guide to the app. This is the first time I've seen the Soundpeats without having a charging cable. So there's no charging cable. The case is cute. It's not very big. Look at it on the size of a hand. And they sit nicely inside. One thing I do find with these sort of stuff, but it's because it's new, is they're a little bit tight to get it, because they're a little bit slippery. But once you've done that, it's not really a problem. So you pull that out and they switch on automatically, and they will pair with the device that they're meant to be working with, which in this case is probably the computer. So that's it there, and they just slot in your ears. They are the semi in your ear ones, and what that means is that they've got a big woofer type thing, and they've got a 13mm driver, which means you get a good bass. As long as you sit them in your ears properly, like that, and actually make sure they're settled, you get really good sound. Now, you know when you turn on the TV and there's a really good picture and it pulls you in, or if you hear a good stereo system and it goes, you go, wow, that's really nice. Well, that's what these are like. I put these in, I wasn't knowing what to expect, and hey presto, it sounded good. So I've now listened to a load of stuff. I've listened to Bach and some 30 tunes on Bach, and I've also listened to some pop stuff, and wow, it really does sound good. The recordings from the microphone, I shall play a little bit of me being silly, and you can hear that. The noise cancelling, it's got 6 microphones in it for noise cancelling, which really works quite well, but obviously you've got to be talking for it to be cancelling the noise. It has to know the difference between you and the sound that's coming into it any other way. So there is a little bit of a choppiness if you've got a background noise, but it's going to make you clear over the background noise. But anyway, I'll play a little bit of that in a second, and you can hear and see what that's like. Okay, so now we've got this set up to play, and I've got the headphones on so I can hear what's going on. Right, this is just me being silly, but this was recorded on earpieces, and well, here it goes. Excuse the sound. Right, so we're all right with the doobity boos, and there's a little bit of vocals, which is just for your education, and take the P out of me if you like. I believe that the heart does go on. Now, can you hear the music in from there? Because I'm now talking, so you shouldn't really be able to hear anything coming in from anywhere else. That's what we tested for. Cow now brown cow, cow now brown cow. There should be general hubbub in the background if you can't particularly hear. Yeah, now at that point I was holding my mobile phone playing a track, and at the same time I was talking, and as you could hear it was actually doing quite a good job of picking me up talking. So that's what it was meant to be doing, and that's what it did do. And yeah, overall quite impressed with that. It's not bad at all, not bad at all. Now we have a quick look at some of their stuff that they put out. This is high resolution certification and LDAC codec, 13mm driver, open sound field, 6 microphones and AI cool noise isolation, which you've heard, Bluetooth 5.3 and 7 hours of battery life per charge. Multi-point connection, giving seamless switching, which means that you can go from one device to another without it being too much of a problem. You can see here the pictures for the stills, they're quite nice. High-res audio with LDAC. If you use that, it uses more power, so be aware of that. Lifelike sound with more detail, I can testify to that, it really does sound good. And the 6 mics, well, you've heard that again. So yeah, I would say overall, marks out of 10, I would give these somewhere in the region of 8 out of 10. They're only £49 at the moment on Amazon UK, so they are extremely good value for money, and they sound good.
Soundpeats.
As they say, it does what it says on the tin. The Bluetooth connection is very good now. It's much better than it was, and the sound quality is superb. I can't fault these at all. So here is the instructions as promised, and if you want them, you can read them, you can pause on them. Anyway, if you got something out of this, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you another time.